Hello from the Pelican Command Bunker. This is the third time I've started this video. The first two times were interrupted by a phone call. It's what happens when you try to record something during the workday. So, despite my 1-7 record, I am still very happy to be part of this league. I'm still in the bunker, though. I did have Baker get a positive number in front of his name today, or in the last game. So I was very excited about that. We're making progress. So this week, I'm playing San Francisco, the Trucking Terrapins. Don't even get me started on that. So I'm going to sort of divide this into three sort of discrete areas. The first one is going to rip on the 49ers for a little bit. They're coached by a guy who was up 28-3 in the third quarter of a Super Bowl and forgot to run the ball for the rest of the way. That didn't end well. As a New Orleans Saint fan, I love it. Nothing like telling a Falcon fan 28-3. Basically, since they stopped winning Super Bowls 20 years ago, the 49ers are the West Coast Bengals, as far as I'm concerned. They're just out there to soak up the NFL licensing fees and seat licenses and build new stadiums and make TV revenue, although they are off to a good start this year. I've been to San Francisco many times. It's actually a beautiful city, but there's some underlying things that are just so delightful. First of all, I should have been calling it Frisco the whole time because all the locals like to call it Frisco. The other thing, and this is like so third world, the sidewalks are covered in dog poop. I kid you not. There's dog poop everywhere. Do you not pick up after your dogs? Ben, I hope you do. The other thing is there bars and stores that only take cash. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you think I come to your city carrying a load of cash? Hell no. It's just inconceivable to me. And then there are a bunch of tech bros behind you who have, like $500 in singles because they're probably going to a strip bar or something. And then last but not least, and this is the most puzzling thing of all, the biggest thing that they have is they have an attraction that is like world famous, but it's Alcatraz, and you take your family to a maximum security prison where hyper violent men beat and raped each other. Perfect place for your kids. Although the ferry ride is quite nice. And then moving on to my last topic, the Truckin' Terrapins. It's the home of my former backup quarterback, Lamar Jackson. I hope he isn't kissing Sam Darnold. I think that would be bad. It's also home to actually one of my favorite players, the mouthy one, Richard Sherman. God, I love him. Just an amazing character. So that's pretty much all I have. I like Ben, so I really couldn't tear into him. I do like the video that he recorded a couple weeks ago when he called the driver who was acting like an idiot while he was driving in traffic an asshole, and didn't even bother editing that out. I like that. Gratuitous use of profanity. What the fuck? That's great. Okay, anyway. Next week, I'm playing the Baltimore Terrapins. Have you noticed that Trucking Terrapins and Baltimore Terrapins, or the Terps, or whatever that is? The Baltimore Terps I get. I don't know why Terrapins are on the West Coast. I don't really know that. I almost forgot, though. There's one thing, and that's my prediction. So I've been doing New Orleans by 1, or Pelicans by 1. So I'm going to up the ante. Since I'm going to see the Saints play the Bears live in Chicago this weekend, I'm going to say, whoop, Saints by 2.